Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? Welcome back to Armored Warfare. Yes guys, 2 Armored Warfare episodes in a row. What is going on? I don't know. I hope at least my Armored Warfare fans are happy. Now the reason why I wanted to make another Armored Warfare episode today was that today we received one pretty huge patch. Patch 0.12.1776. What a name, really. Who comes up with those names? Anyways, we received pretty interesting changes to the retrofits and skills, some of those skills. A lot of changes to the vehicles and huge list of bug fixes. And finally, guys, we are able to put camouflage on our tanks. So in today's episode, we're going to play some games and I'm going to talk about those changes. And you watch the episode and let me know in the comment section down below or by leaving a like if you would like to see something like that in the future as well. Episode like this where I'm going to cover patch notes and some other Armored Warfare news episodes. But first guys, as you remember in my previous episode that I released yesterday, I was able to give away at least 50 Chieftain Mark 6 tanks. At first I was going to give those tanks away via Twitter and Facebook, but I hear you guys, you didn't like that, and I made one promosimple.com link for that. So link is in the description, go click on that link, you still have 3 days to enter, and maybe after 3 days you're going to see one Chieftain Mark 6 tank in your mailbox, or code that is going to give you Chieftain Mark 6 tank. I'm not going to make a special episode just to announce winners, so if you see email from me, that means you won. If you don't see email from me, that means you didn't win. Better luck next time. Nothing I can do, RNG is going to pick winners, just to give everyone equal chance to win. So yeah, that much about this giveaway. Now, patch 0.12.1776. Retrofit and skill rebalance. They pretty much rebalanced everything that is going to affect reload time, especially when a tank had a loader. Some players were able to get some super epic reload times on their tanks with different skill and retrofit combinations. So what they did, air conditioner technology upgrades have been lowered to a 2% crew statistic bonus on all vehicles that have this upgrade. Okay, 2% from now on is pretty much like nothing. So I do not even know if I'm going to buy this upgrade unless I have this tank fully researched. Well, it depends on how expensive this is, this air conditioner. Now the weird thing is that on my grab I have improved air conditioning, but at the moment it is showing 0. Is it bug on my end or how does this exactly work? I don't know, you tell me. Next change, the commander skill leadership has been lowered to a 4% bonus to crew statistics. The commander passive skill fire when ready and fire at will have both reduced to a 6% bonus to reload speed. If I remember correctly, it was 10%. Next up we have commander active skills like strength in numbers, giant killer, fired up, fire at will, brawler, determination and watch it burn have all been cut in half, resulting in a reload speed bonus of 6 to 10%. The commander active skill Feed the Flames has been reduced to a 20% reload speed bonus, which is pretty huge nerf. The loader crew skill Rapid Fire has been reduced to a 2.5% bonus to reload speed, which is once again pretty epic nerf, from 5% bonus to reload speed down to 2.5%. Yeah, it is going to affect a lot, especially it is going to affect tanks that have loader. But it doesn't affect tank like T90MS, because T90MS doesn't have loader. And yeah guys, T90MS was weak enough, so it doesn't need nerf. Yeah, right. Now consumables related to crew statistics, protein bars and energy drinks are now mutually exclusive and will not be able to stack with each other. Which is awesome and pretty fair. So those are the changes to the retrofits and skills. Take it or leave it, up to you. Some other changes to the gameplay mechanics, like drawing distance of shadows reduced in order to increase gameplay performance or game performance. I have to say thank you for that, because I have pretty beast graphics card and I was getting ridiculously low FPS on some maps, so hopefully this is going to fix it. Drawing distance of vegetation on ultra, very high and high settings reduced in order to increase performance. Nice. And finally, one pretty... I don't know, what is this change? Entering a platoon with a player who is on your ignore list will cause this player to be immediately removed from the ignore list. Like, why the hell... I don't... Why the hell would you play with someone who is already in your ignore list? I don't know, man. Anyways, those are the changes to the gameplay mechanics. Now, next up we have changes to the vehicles. A lot of vehicles actually received some kind of buff. Like Akacia. Salvo reload time decreased from 20 seconds to 18 seconds, and targeting time, so aim time, reduced from 7 seconds to 6.5 seconds, because the Akacia has been consistently underperforming. I actually have to agree over here, because Palmaria or Palmaria, call it however you want, is always doing better work. So maybe Akacia needed that buff. And next up, PMPT-72 hit points increased from 1760 to 2000. 80 gem salvo reload decreased from 24 seconds to 20 seconds. Nice. AP round penetration increased from 177 to 201. Accuracy bloom rate from movement decreased from 0.25 to 0.2. Accuracy bloom rate from hull traverse decreased from 0.75 to 0.6, so it has more hit points, reloads faster, better pen, and better accuracy when moving or turning. Now B1 Draco actually received pretty sexy buff. Clip size increased from 8 to 12. Ammo capacity increased from 160 to 240. Stock AP round penetration increased as well, from 293 to 331, and upgraded AP round penetration increased from 308 to 348, so 40 extra pen on your fully upgraded B1 Draco. LAV 600 targeting time decreased from 3.4 seconds to 3 seconds. Peak accuracy improved from 0.922 to 0.099. Maximum reticle size improved from 1.47 to 1.191. Reload time decreased from 6.4 seconds to 5.82 seconds. So LAV 600 was underperforming. Seems like it. Next up we have Leopard 2A6 Tier 9 main battle tank. The Leopard 2A6 is underperforming in both win rate and reputation earnings compared to the other Tier 9 vehicles. It received extra hit points from 2635 to 2770 in tier 9 battles. It is actually nothing. At least give it 3000 hit points or something like that. From 2.6k to 2.77k, it is nothing in tier 9 games. But 80 gems reload time decreased from 20 seconds to, what do you think guys, from 20 seconds to 10.53 seconds. Wow, nice. Aiming time decreased from 3.5 seconds to 3.1 seconds. Accuracy bloom while moving decreased from 0.35 to 0.25, while turning hull from 1.5 to 1, and while turning your turret, accuracy bloom was decreased from 0.19 to 0.15. What else? My old favorite AFE M2 Bradley received actually pretty nice buff. 80 rounds are doing more damage now, 80 rounds are doing more damage now, and 80 gems are also doing more damage and received extra penetration as well. Upgraded 80 gems penetration increased from 699 to 734, for example. From D-Series, D64, D64A, D72, D72A, they all received extra hit points and extra V range. And the D72A gets faster 80 gems now, and reload time was increased, or decreased, sorry, as well. It is better now, from 9.52 to 9.09. D80, extra hit points, reload time decreased from 8.7 to 8.4, and 80 gems reload time from 12.9 to 12.12. D90, 95 extra hit points, and 80 gem reload time decreased from 11.76 seconds to 11.11. And not like a Leopard 2A6 gets, minus 50%. No. And finally, T90MS fixed an issue where the thickness of the T90MS lower plate had been reverted to pre-0.12 values. So the lower plate should be easily penetratable now. Well, at least by tier 9 vehicles. We also received some map fixes as well. On Gold Strike, fixed an issue with the bus station in cell E5, which could be shot through. Removed the shadows from the power lines as they were too imposing. On pipelines, fixed visual effect issue when destroying oil pumps at cell C0. And reactor map is back, guys. They removed the reactor map just to run some testings. A lot of players said that reactor map was way too strong for their PC, so now it should be better, optimized and stuff like that. So guys, these are the changes, most important changes. We actually received a huge list of bug fixes as well, so if you would like to check them out, link is in the description, so go check them out. I love to see that many bug fixes. So yeah, game is getting tier, guys. Game is getting tier. Love it, love it. But guys, you tell me if you would like to see episodes like that in the future as well, where I'm going to cover certain patch notes. Maybe it is easier for you to understand what actually is changing and what is getting buffed, what is getting nerfed, and so on. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Leave a like if you did, or comment, so I know. Feedback, guys, is everything, so I know if you would like to see more stuff like that or not. Yeah, take care, stay awesome, and bye.